Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here, and today we have battle number 6 of the WBE. I, of course, am coach of the NY Dreepys. We're currently 5-0. We're playing Vizually, and this game, you should definitely go and check him out, by the way. Awesome Wi-Fi content, consistently like #1 in both doubles and singles on Battle Stadium, and great person in general. I know he's been around a long time, supporting me, for sure. I remember his comments from way back in the day as well. But if you guys missed any of my previous battles, there's a playlist. You should go ahead and check it out. And yeah, I'm excited to play. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe as well. We're on our way to 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we're really close to 251,000 subscribers if y'all want to sub. Only if you enjoy the content, of course. And if you do enjoy as well, I ask that you leave a like. You know, it helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the team builder, and then let's get right into the battle right after that. All right, guys. So my team builder versus Vizually. Now, honestly, his team has probably the best matchup out of me from everybody in the WBE. So this is going to be a hard one. This is definitely going to be a hard one. He's also doing really well too, and I just think like he's one of my personal favorite drafts here. Like in terms of offensive drafts that are great, I think him and Nexus have like top 2 in just terms of offense. Probably put MV up there as well, but yeah, he has ridiculously strong Pokemon: Diggersby, Jirachi, Alakazam, and then he has Primarina as well. Jirachi can basically run Drain Punch versus like some mix set with Drain Punch, Thunderbolt, Icy Wind, or Ice Punch, or whatever versus my team, and probably beat the entire team. And yeah, it's just I need to be able to wear down the Jirachi. He even has Tangela, and Tangela beats my Sandcore, and then he has Sharpedo, and Sharpedo with Close Combat, Dark Pulse, and whatever third coverage also beats my team. Not even just what I brought, but just in general. So this is definitely going to be a tougher game for sure, but we got some heat today. Big shout out to Gator, of course, for the help. But a few things, I need to wear down Jirachi somehow if I want to have any shot of winning this game. Shark, his moveset is very important. Like I said, he can go Water, Dark, and Fighting, and Ice move, though something might be swapped for Protect. Especially with Close Combat is also really good too, because Dark Pulse does a lot to SLOWBRO. Ironhead is very, very strong versus my team as well, and if he has like Wish Protect or Protect on some of his mons too, he can stall out my Aurora Veil, Hail, or Trick Room. And I think Spikes are better in this game than Stealth Rock are, just because his Stealth Rock weak mons can run heavy duty boots like Charizard and Rotom, and the rest Spike hits for more overall damage. Let's talk about the first member of my team. So we have Darmanitan coming out first. Running max speed, Darmanitan, faster than Rotom, speed ties with Sharpedo if need be, faster than Adamant or non-speed nature Charizard, as well as Jirachi if there's non-speed nature. Running heavy duty boots, Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Bulk Up. Earthquake obviously has Dragalge. Rock Slide is there for Charizard. Flare Blitz is the rest of his team. Doesn't matter if they resist. Like even Primarina takes a lot from Blitz. For example, if I get +1 because I do have Bulk Up with the heavy duty boots, because I do have Aurora Veil. Like for the most part, I'm just going to be clicking Blitz anyway. But if I do get an opportunity to Bulk Up because I do have Aurora Veil, just to show you guys the calc, but +1 Sheer Force, Darmanitan, Flare Blitz versus max HP Primarina takes 72 to 85%, so that could help me something in the end game, maybe helping my Noivern out. And yeah, the idea is just to punch holes with this mon, just click Flare Blitz most of the time. Has a good speed tier versus his team as well. So next up we have my Sylveon, and I was talking with Gator about Choice Band. It's bad, but it was funny, and then now this is the set we're actually running with Sylveon. This is just as bad, but it gives me set up for to abuse my Aurora Veil. So as you can see from my Sylveon set, I'm Curse, Quick Attack, Body Slam, and Bite with Pixelate and the Pixie Plate. So the idea behind Quick Attack is that at neutral it does 96 to 115% to Sharpedo, so it KOs it with a Spike guaranteed. It can also KO Shark most of the time. +1 Bite versus Jirachi does half. Obviously it doesn't matter if he just Iron Head flinches me to death, but if he's not Iron Head, if he's Calm Mind, and I do end up getting the Aurora Veil up and like a Curse up, I can do that. And Body Slam is just like very spammable versus his team too. It also beats like Calm Mind Primarina and things like that, and can get paralysis on 30% chance to get a paralysis on Jirachi, which can go a long way in this game. A quick attack can also be good to pick off a weakened Alakazam. We got some heat because I don't really think we can win safely in this game. I'm gonna be honest. Like, albeit, like I said, I think he has the matchup for sure. So next up we have my Vanillix. Now, Vanillix is running Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Aurora Veil, and the Atomize is the last one because it does actually have a shot of sweeping my opponent if I can weaken Jirachi enough. But the problem is I need this to get up Veil, and I also need this to get up Hail. For my ALOLAN SANDSLASH, which you guys didn't know, I had traded ALOLAN Persian for ALOLAN SANDSLASH. So, but a 2-hit KO is everything besides Jirachi and special defensive Scrafty. And there's just some Jirachi calcs to know. 0 HP Jirachi takes 28 to 33% from Blizzard, which is cool because with the Hail as well, that's roughly almost 40% that's taken from Blizzard with my Never Melt Ice. And then Blizzard to max HP Jirachi takes 24 to 28%. Again, Atomize is there because it gives me a potential chance to sweep. And this thing is cool because it gets free hits versus like Palossand, Rotom, you know, Tangela, things like that. Even Dragalge if it comes in versus it. And it is faster than Diggersby, if I'm not mistaken. I think by a few points. So that makes, yeah, it should be faster than Diggersby, yeah, by a few points. Cool. So that's really nice because I can get a nice little Blizzard off there. And again, Atomize is there just through the potential chance to sweep. So we have SandSlash. SandSlash is there to also support with Aurora Veil for the team, but also provide spike support. It's not really going to be sweeping, I feel, because things like Scrafty are just hard walls to it. And I think Scrafty is really good. But we have Aurora Veil with the Light Clay, so I can get up more turns of Veil. I have Spikes as well, because like I mentioned, Spike is a lot better versus my opponent than Stealth Rock are. Triple Axle allows me to break Focus Sash Alakazam, which he's brought almost, I think, every single time. So if I get the 3 hits, it can one-shot Alakazam, whereas 3 Icicle Spears doesn't KO Alakazam, especially because I have to go Jolly, because that's the only thing that outspeeds Scarf Jirachi. Picking up Scarf Jirachi, I have knockoff to at least do a good chunk to Jirachi. It 2-hit KOs offensive Jirachi with Spike. It's just 42 to 50%. Obviously, the next one's going to be weaker, but with Spike and Hail Up, I can do that. And knockoff is good for getting rid of Primarina's leftovers, Alakazam Focus Sash if I need to guarantee one. Violite on Tangela. I don't think it's going to be sweeping, but hopefully Metal Knight over here can do something for me, because this is going to be a tough one for sure. Now next up we have Noivern. Now Noivern doesn't really need it's just good. It's just good, right? It doesn't need help to apply any pressure. It's really good. Originally we had an Infiltrator because Vizually likes to run dual screens, but honestly I don't even think it helps me to run Infiltrator because the Primarina is going to wall me even if I can hit it through a screen, right? But I do have Hurricane, I have Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor stronger, obviously, versus Dragalge. He has run a Bomberry a few times. He might run Yachi this time, so that's something I want to keep in mind. The good thing about, like, Dragalge and Alakazam is that if they want to do through Veil, if they want to do massive damage to Sandslash, they have to hit a Focus Blast. So that's something to keep in mind. We have Shadow Ball or Flamethrower because it hits Palossand and Primarina on the switch harder than Flamethrower would, and it still hits Jirachi in the same thing. If Primarina gets in, it basically picks up a KO, so I have to U-turn a lot with this Pokemon with the heavy duty boots. And you know, if he is Scarf Jirachi or whatever he is, or any type of Jirachi, this can get chip off on it no matter what. So that's really good. And last but not least, we have my nice little weakness policy cheese Slowbro that can hopefully win late game, or it can clean late game like my ice cream. But it's weakness policy with Trick Room. We have Flamethrower, Surf, and Side Shock, and I'll explain real quick, but at +2, Flamethrower does 90 to 107% to max HP Jirachi. +2 Surf, KO Sharpedo, 97 to 114%. +2 Side Shock versus no Bulk Primarina does 102 to 120%. And I can use it early in mid-game to pivot with Regenerator, or just try and push up, or just try and give pressure as well to my opponent. It's just tough though because like Jirachi can U-turn if it really wants to, and it'll pop my weakness policy. And I don't want that happening from the beginning. But it also lives a Dark Pulse from Sharpedo, but not with Rocks up. So like max special attack, Sharpedo not plus speed nature. Dark Pulse does 83 to 99% to SLOWBRO. So at full HP, I can potentially tank hits. The thing is though, he can protect the Sharpedo and stuff like that. But it's going to be a rough one, but we got a fun team, and hopefully, you know, maybe we'll be able to pull out a victory. I don't go into a game thinking I'm going to lose, but I mean, these past 2 games, this one and Patty, I already knew the matchup wasn't, it's not in my favor at all. But we'll end up seeing. I could run Fire Blast as well over Flamethrower to just guarantee Oko and max HP Jirachi, but I don't like that. I don't know. Like Combine Jirachi could be a problem, but I have Veil, and Darmanitan through Veil is very strong versus his team. But yeah, that's the squad for today. Let's get right into the battle. Alright guys, so we're here for my battle versus Vizually. Definitely go and check him out. Like I said, I think this is one of the hardest matchups we have so far in terms of just like how the teams match up. But we'll see. He's definitely a playoff contending team. I think whichever one of us wins actually secures playoffs right now. Okay, so... Ooh, okay, not too bad, not too bad. I really like my my Sylveon in this game a lot. Jirachi's obviously a giant threat too. Let me write down Alakazam. Love my my ice cream in this too. Alakazam, Jirachi. Jirachi's a big threat. Palossand. Scrafty. Primarina. The Palossand is his rocker, and Sharpedo. Sharpedo I have quick attack for in the back, so I want to be aware of that. I also have good for Scrafty too. Sylveon's very hard for him to switch into, but I do not switch in well to Primarina, period. So I'm gonna lead off with my Vanillix. Main reason is because Palossand, and I mean he has some good leads in general versus me. I love late game SLOWBRO. I think that's something that can definitely win. But I like the Vanillix as a lead because if he leads off a Palossand or Primarina, I'm in a stronger position just to start right off the bat. And I do a lot. He could just lead off with Scrafty, which I think is very good versus me too. Don't get me wrong. All right, oops. Let's start it off. Almost messed up there. Forgot to press OK. So let's see how this goes. If he leads off a Palossand, fantastic start for me because I get a strong Blizzard off on something like potentially Jirachi. Jirachi's a good lead, but because I can lead off with Darmanitan, which is strong versus him, I guess he could also just lead Scrafty as well. But Noivern's a good lead too. That's why I think Primarina is a start. He does lead off with Primarina, awesome. So I get the lead right, which is great because I can threaten this thing with a Freeze Dry. We're just gonna click Blizzard immediately. Every bit of damage on Jirachi goes a long way. So I'm just going to click it. He opts to flip turn out, so we know he's Choice Scarf. Good to note, good to note. Choice Scarf. Alright, so that's scary, but definitely easier to deal with than anything else, I feel. And these Blizzards, they go a long way. So we know Primarina's Choice Scarf. Again, very scary. But at least it's not Specs. And I think Blizzard, like I said, was my strongest play. Jirachi comes out. I do absolutely nothing to Jirachi. So that is at least max HP. Yep, that is max HP and some special defense as well on that Jirachi. So I want to be very careful about this. Kind of want to go for Aurora Veil here. I'm going to go for Aurora Veil. I don't think a Jirachi taking that little will outspeed me. So Veil at least is going to help me out versus Primarina, and it doesn't let him U-turn. I didn't want to go hard into Darmanitan here either, as he does up top Body Slam. Misses out on the para, which is good. Spadef. Body Slam. Okay, so I gotta be careful around that. He could U-turn here. I still like the idea of bringing out SLOWBRO, regardless. This Jirachi is gonna be a problem late game. Spikes are gonna go a long way in this game too. He does out to Body Slam again. So I do get the para, which is very unfortunate. But because I have Veil on my side, I'm okay, I think. And I'm simply going to throw off a Surf. I think I go for Surf on potentially Scrafty coming in. As he goes for Iron Head on my SLOWBRO. I get off a Surf, which is nice. Body Slam, Iron Head. Good damage, good damage. So, we have Jirachi at 50%, which is nice. I'm assuming it's Wish. I'm going to bring out Darmanitan here. I don't think he'd Body Slam me. If he is Wish Protect, then at least I get in Darm on a strong turn. Let's see if he goes for Wish. He does go for Wish. So really strong turn for me because I can obviously threaten him here. Darmanitan. I like keeping him low. I'm going to bulk up. Because Flare Blitz does so much to Primarina. I don't think he'd go hard into it. And like I said, if he has Protect, I'm good. There's no point Flare Blitzing because he could bring it back anyway. Maybe Palisand might come out. I do 75 to 88% to Palisand. So like I said, he might just Protect here. Which gives me so much more out of this. So he's Spadef Rachi for sure. Alright, he switches. If he goes Scrafty at 2 KO, he does opt to go Palisand. Now, if I am Life Orb, I get a kill here. But I think it's better to, because Aurora Veil's gone and this mon can really threaten him from a different part, I'm going to make the Noivern play. I'm going to make the Noivern play on what I'm expecting to be like a Scorching Sands or something. He may switch out to Primarina. I need to get a Spike up. I would go for Earth Power or something if he had it. We know he's Lumberry. He goes for Rocks, which is so... Wow. Wow. I'm a Shadow Ball here because it gets to a KO. He might go for Toxic. I have double heavy duty boots, so I'm not as worried about the rocks. And if I weaken Palisand, then I'm still opening up my perfect. I'm opening up my my Fubuki. So get some good damage there. Some really nice damage there. If I land a Hurricane, I knock him out, and it also does decent damage to, it also does decent damage to Primarina. So I'm going to go for Hurricane, because that'll open up my, that will open, if I land, 50%. That'll open up my, I know I'm going to miss, but it'll open up my Mon. Oh, great. Hey, good damage on Primarina. That'll open up my ALOLAN SANDSLASH. So I'm assuming Moonblast might come out now. I could sack this and try and get in SANDSLASH now. But he could flip turn too. Okay. I'm gonna try and I'm not gonna wait for the late game ALOLAN SANDSLASH. There's no point. I'd rather sack this. Get a little bit more chip on you with Hail, which is nice. Yeah, I'll sack this. I'll get an ALOLAN SANDSLASH, which is extremely threatening. Yeah, there's the Moonblast. Get an ALOLAN SANDSLASH there. So we almost have Primarina in range of Quick Attack, which is awesome. And what I want to do is spike up, I think. I think that's going to go the longest or the best route versus my opponent. Because we are wearing down basically everything. Because I'm going for that end game of hopefully going for that end game of, what's it called? There's Scrafty. He has Intimidate. Spike is going to help for Jirachi as well. Lefties. Kind of like the idea of getting up Aurora Veil here as well in front of this thing. Because I want to get up more hazards, that way everything dies to Noivern. He could anticipate me to go out into my Sylveon. So I like Aurora Veil now too. Yeah, I like Aurora Veil a lot. It gives me potential to get more hazards too. As he goes for knockoff. It's nice. And I'm going to go for more and more spikes. That Darmanitan looks threatening, and so does my Slowbro. Yeah, my Slowbro looks very threatening. Darmanitan looks very threatening. Sylveon looks amazing too. Let's go ahead and get you. As he goes for double knockoff. And last one will be for bro. The last one. So I have Jirachi in range of Noivern. Sylveon, Primarina dies to everything. I just don't want to switch, basically. And just having that veil up is really, really, really nice. Like a very strong turn. Like very, very strong for me. I feel anyway. And I have quick attack in the back for Sharpedo, so I don't have to worry about that. He does go for bulk up, which I'm not as worried about, truthfully. Because I have the Hurricane. I'm going to save this as a sack, and I'm going right out into my Noivern. Because this can be a sack for Primarina. If it locks himself in a Moonblast, I'm good. It can also like potentially knock off something. Opts to go for knockoff here. So he does get the knockoff off. We'll throw off a Hurricane now. It basically, if it connects, it gets a kill. I'm assuming Palisand will go down. Or is what my opponent wants to do, maybe. Yeah, okay, so we have the 3 spikes, which is great for quick attacking that. And there's the Palisand sack. I would like to hit Hurricane just because I can keep as many turns of Veil as I want. Let's see. Hey, okay, so Palisand goes down. Shout out to the hazards. Palisand's gone to Noivern. I'm assuming Primarina might want to come out, which we have hazards for. He might try and Hydro Pump me though, but I'm in Veil, like, so. He has to be timid as well, so that's something to keep in mind too. Yeah, Primarina has to be timid to outspeed me with Choice Scarf. So the most I could do a Hydro Pump. That's Choice Specs. Alakazam comes out. Huh. Okay, I mean, I like the idea of going for U-turn. Let's see if there's Scarf. If not, I'm faster. And I get a U-turn, I get a U-turn to break its Sash, which is awesome. Okay, so he gives me Alakazam Sash, which is awesome. I think I give him my Sandslash here. Calm Mind. Okay. It's definitely a threat, but one Focus Blast, I mean, he's probably going to connect it, but Focus Blast has to land and knock me out. He does have some defense there. He might be modest. And what he might be trying to do here is force me to pick up the KO with Noivern, which is smart. Oh, he goes for... Oh, okay, so he's trying to keep himself his sash intact? I'm not sure. I mean, I just did more damage than anything else. I just knocked out Alakazam, so I'm surprised he went for that. Goodbye. I'm not sure why that happened. And it was safety goggles. But, I mean, it died. Was that a misclick? Or is he trying to win the game with Scrafty? Because as long as I get damage off on Scrafty, I'm good. He does go Scrafty. Which, like I said, maybe he's trying to win the game with this. To set up in its face. That might have been a misclick, though. Alright, we're knockoff here. Get rid of you. Get rid of your leftovers. He drain punches to knock me out. It actually doesn't even knock me out, which is very fun. Is Veil still up? Is Veil still up? Oh, I was about to say Veil is still up. Sylveon. Scrafty. Just triple axe here. He can't get too much damage out of me. Like, he can't get too much recovery out of me, rather. And I get some beautiful damage off on Scrafty, so I'm happy about that. As he goes for knockoff to knock me out. So I have a few plays I can do here. Darm does 73 to 86 to max HP. I think that is my play. I think Darmanitan is my play here. Because it doesn't allow anything in. It kills Primarina. It kills Jirachi. Scrafty has to be like, I think max physical defense to take this. Scrafty has to be max physical defense to take this. Otherwise I get a kill right now, which I'm really hoping is the case. Because Darmanitan will always kill Jirachi. Like always. And I have quick attack to KO Primarina as well. And I have the Noivern sack when Primarina... Like when Primarina comes out, I have the Noivern sack. So, let's see. He might be max physical defense. He is max physical defense. Nice. He goes for knockoff, though. Nice. But I still have one more switching, which is really important. And I don't want to take any recall, so I'm going to go for Earthquake here. Still kills. Knocks out Primarina, knocks out Sharpedo. I have one more switching with Rocks, which is great. And I just gotta make it so I don't lose to Noivern 1v to. I'm not worried about Sharpedo. I gotta make it that I don't lose to. That's a good prep, by the way. That's for like because he didn't bring Tangela. I guess that's his option for Excadrill. I'm assuming you probably go Primarina now, but maybe you'll go out into your Shark. I'm not sure. You most likely go Primarina. Which has to be timid. I guess, bro, I mean, I could still lose to Jirachi via Iron Head flinches and stuff. And there's Primarina. That's all the layers of Spike taking it, so this is his last switching. I think I sack Noivern now. And bring out Sylveon and quick attack. And then I go out into my Slowbro. And hopefully try and win from there if possible. Because like I said, I have one more switching. They were smart to knock off my boots. Because that meant if they didn't knock off my boots, I'd sack Slowbro and I'd always have Darm in and Darm will always get a kill. So quick attack will knock out Primarina as well. That I don't have to worry about. Okay. So they go for Waterfall. Which is very surprising, I would say. I think I'm gonna go for Trick Room. Because it doesn't let Sharpedo beat me. And Psyshock knocks them out, and it doesn't let them... I guess it's for Calm Mind Mons. Let's see if I get flinched. Okay, I get paralyzed there, which is unfortunate. But I can also bite Jirachi, which is funny. Thank you. Bite does 28 to 34 to Jirachi. Oh, I dropped my Switch controller. We're going to go for Psyshock here to knock out Primarina. Ideally. Yeah, we go for Psyshock, knock out Primarina. If they go bro, I think I go hard into Sylveon. Okay, they go Jirachi first. Which is great because they take hazard damage and whatnot too. I mean, I always flamethrower here. I have to. Come on. They have Protect. Flamethrower does 32 to 39. That's important to note. So it doesn't kill. It has a good chance to do some good damage though. But their Wish, Protect, Iron Head, Body Slam. If I burn them as well, I'm in a good spot too. And I think I can beat Sharpedo as well. Like, as long as Jirachi's low, I'm good. Because Darmanitan's Earthquake does 58 to 69%. So I have a shot at just beating them down right now. Alright, they end up switching, which is really good too. Because I think they think I KO them, which I definitely don't. Yeah, very good. Sick. This is my last turn of Trick Room. I'm gonna make the Sylveon play. Because they might also double back. Or Protect. Yeah, they Protect. Okay. So as long as this thing is dead, I'm good. Quick attack here. I could attack into the hopefully Jirachi coming back out. Or they might go for Poison Jab. Hey! Okay. I think I got it. I think we got it. Because I kill you there. Jirachi comes out. If it goes for Wish, Bite knocks him out. And then Flare Blitz is a guarantee KO and I have that one switching. Let's see. They might think I'm choice banned. So if they go for Wish here, they went for Iron Head. Oh, do you get flinched? It does get flinched. But I know for a fact my Darmanitan is faster. I know for a fact my Darmanitan's faster. Because my other Mon was faster. So we go Darm. Which has one rock switch in. And then we... So Spit Up Rachi makes sense because of how weak they were to Vanillix, but man, I was thinking Meteor Beam or anything like that. This should be one more rock switching from my boy. Come on, baby. Get that rock. I'm surprised it didn't try and stay in on my SLOWBRO. And we click Blitz here, and that's a wrap, right? Unless they're randomly faster this one turn. Hey, and we won. Woo! And that, my friends, is 6-0 for the New York Dreepys. We are 6-0. We also are guaranteed playoffs now. Guaranteed. But yeah, and Darmanitan KOs itself. And once again, Saitama has refused to die in 6 battles. Good game, Viz. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm going to see if he can do an interview. I can't believe he won, but... like, really. But I'm glad that Sylveon ended up doing its thing. I really am. Hope y'all enjoy. Like I said, definitely some games that was good. The knockoff play was good. I mean, Spikes, ALOLAN SANDSLASH, honestly, for MVP. Like, real talk. I mean, obviously, Darm was good, Quick Attack was great, and all that crap. But ALOLAN SANDSLASH for MVP. I know why he wasn't drain punching me. He was trying to get Noivern upon switching, but I have Veil up, and I mean, you saw me take a drain. And just being able to get up them 3 layers of spikes, he didn't have any hazard control because he didn't bring his Rotom or his Charizard. And being able to get those spikes up just went a long way. So I'll hit up Vizually if he wants to do an interview, and if not, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. All right, guys, we're here with the end of the battle interview, and I got my boy Viz here. He is nothing but supportive, and he's also hit rank 1 multiple times in multiple in-game like things like Battle Spot as well as Battle Stadium, excuse me, singles and doubles. So say hi to the people, bro.
How's it going, everybody?
You do your little intro here. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic.
Hope you guys are having a beautiful day.
Yeah. But yeah, you want to talk a little bit about your team?
So, I have Choice Scarf lead Primarina with Flip Turn. Now, got a little heat tech with Triple Axle because I thought Roserade was coming. And because I have safety goggles on Alakazam as well for Sleep Powder spam, because Sleep Powder looked really good versus me. And I wanted to maybe bait Roserade or Primarina and hit it with a Triple Axle. That could have been pretty nice versus him. I had Choppa Bear and Sharpedo for SLOWBRO Body Press. I thought that was coming. Trick Room caught me off guard. That was really, really good. I was like, when Trick Room popped off, I was like, oh my god. I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be like some Body Press, but hey, that was really good prep. Scrafty really good for intimidating, like SANDSLASH.
Excadrill, yeah. Drill too, yeah.
Excadrill, Duck Trio, stuff like that. And maybe Darmanitan too. When that Darmanitan came out with that Aurora Veil, that was scary. I thought it was going to be Belly Drum black, and I was going to get swept right there.
Oh my god, that's a good idea.
That's why I was really close to clicking Protect on that turn with Jirachi. But I was like, if that is going to be that set, I'm going to lose right now. So I had to go Palisand because I had to like start Scorching Sands maybe. But then I saw Bulk Up. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could Stealth Rock there.
Yeah, I wish if I was Life Orb. Yeah, if I was Life Orb, it does like 97 min. But I was like, crap, I'm not Life Orb. And you getting up rocks is really smart because like you going from like have my Noivern and Darm had heavy duty boots. I think it would have just been really nice to just be able. First off, I would have found out eventually that I was faster than Primarina, which is a big thing.
That's why I was really scared of. I wanted to go Primarina on that Noivern turn, but I was like, oh, he might just stay in an Hurricane, so I don't want to risk that. So I went Alakazam, and he U-turned, and then brought in that SANDSLASH, and then I messed up on that knockoff turn. I was like, no, because I thought I could live something, but I should have went Scrafty. That was a misplay on my part.
That was a little bit of a misplay for sure, because that Mon was a threat. Though it would have been really, I've been telling you this the whole time, like, it would have been really cool if I bit your Jirachi if you went for Wish from that turn and then tried, and I bite it and
Dude,
killed it.
Everyone's going to bring Curse versus me now with these evolution. That's so heat. I love it.
I love the Palisand's nickname, by the way. I didn't even realize it when we were battling. I didn't realize we were battling. I just saw a threat, and I was like, crap, I can't kill. But I wish I knew just a little taste.
I try to like get my nicknames to relate with my opponents.
Yeah, Young Strong Jaw, Hita Fajita, Fabia. Oh my god. Yeah. Bro, these are all like pull up. Yo. I'm actually mad that I'm more concerned about the way the Pokemon looks in the nickname now because I'm a little bit sad.
I do that too in the game.
Yeah.
I never realized the nicknames until after the battle because I'm so focused on like just like trying to win.
I don't even bother like reading just because of that.
Yeah, me neither. I'm like most of the time looking at the calc and Showdown and I'm like, okay, what happens? Is Orville gone? Okay. Sometimes I miss that. Okay.
So I mean
I cursed Sylveon.
It was cool. It was cool. I was trying to save it late game because I was like, if I look at your team, like with Palisand gone, it can beat everything. Besides Jirachi. Like, it can be everything.
Yep.
Like, I thought Trick Room could be pretty cool, too, because I could curse up and get my Trick Room as well and abuse that.
Bro, the whole time I was like, all right, I got Alakazam for Sylveon, but this entire time he has physical Sylveon. I'm, like, gonna die to that body slam and, like, bite and curse. I'm, like, even sacking Alakazam. I thought Alakazam was gonna be my check to Sylveon, too, and SLOWBRO, but nope. He could just Trick Room and then body slam.
Yeah. It was, I mean, I understand why you went for, especially now that I know you're, like, max HP and, like, Spadef and, like, because I had only gone for Spikes and Aurora Veil at that point, so I'm assuming you thought maybe I was, like, max HP as, like, a pivot or something to abuse it. Yeah, but nah, I was just max attack. And
yeah, that was a turning point for me.
I was like, wait, hold up, this is a good turn. This is a really good turn. I was like, why he go for a cover? Is he Focus Sash? No, he was. I was like, no, he was not.
Maybe I should have subbed just Scout too. That would have been better, but I was scared
Oh,
of Ice
I would have
Beard.
loved if you subbed too, because then you would have been guaranteed quick attack rage. Um,
Oh, that's true. Quick Attack Sylveon. I had a feeling that was coming from Sharpedo. I was really debating on Life Orb, Sharpedo, and Choppa Berry because I thought like something like Body Press Slowbro was going to be a check to it or soft check to it. But Quick Attack Sylveon was a bring. I didn't actually expect Sylveon to come too, but at the same time, it does make sense because I have two Dark types.
yeah,
Because I don't know. I thought like I didn't even expect Hail to be honest. I thought Sand was coming. Like I thought Gigalith for Charizard. I thought like Excadrill could be something.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a Toxic Substall.
yeah. That's what
Trio.
that's what like something we were thinking about. But I was like, man, there's too much that you could do for. First off, I'm gonna be honest. Like before we started battling, I started thinking about the worst Jirachi sets you could run that would scare the crap out of me. So every Jirachi
Yeah.
set that I thought you brought would have maybe Shukaberry if it was trying to be Excadrill, obviously like Aura Sphere, like mix Iron Head type of thing. But I also started fearing when we went into the battle, I started fearing Meteor Beam, Aura Sphere. But I was like, wait, no, he can't do that. He cannot do that because that won't check Excadrill. And then I started thinking about Air Balloon, and I was like, no, that's okay if he brings Air Balloon. It's not that much of a threat. And like I was also worried about like even Scarf because you could technically Iron Head everything.
Yeah, Scarf is really good because it outspeeds Darmanitan's Scarf. It just looked even Scarf Roserade if you brought that. Scarf
Yeah.
Deluxe.
Yeah.
A lot of Scarfers. I thought maybe Noivern could be Scarf though, but it makes sense. Heavy duty boots, nice coverage.
Yeah, I mean, I let off with Vanillish because I was like, there was two leads you had that I thought could beat my entire team. It was Primarina and Jirachi, and I'm like, I hope I get this right because I have Darmanitan, so maybe Jirachi's less like likely as a lead, and so I tried to get that right, and I clicked Blizzard turn 1 because I'm like, you're not gonna stand for Freeze Dry. I'm really glad you flip turned turn 1 though because it obviously revealed you were Choice Scarf. Yeah. And like I mean, first off, you did a lot. That's something I should have taken note of. I was like, well, how'd you do 40%? Like, I guess in the moment it's different. Like, if it was like a real Wi-Fi battle, like real as in we had more time, I would calc that and be like, holy crap, that's max attack. Because still at that point, I'm thinking your max special attack with Moonblast, and like, crap, I can't go slow, bro. I can't do anything. But then when you show Waterfall, I was very happy.
Yeah, I'm running Moonblast because it does more still than Play Rough to like Slowbro and Noivern. So I was like, yeah, might as well just run Moonblast, I guess. Because
I mean, your special attack is still more than your. I mean, look at Sylveon. Look at Sylveon. My attack is like 9 points higher than not 9, 11 points. Excuse me, 11 points higher than that as well. I just.
I was really scared of like the Berry Sylveon too. That could have been something with like
with Veil.
Our Calm Mind. I thought was coming.
Yeah. That was another thing, like Berry in general too. But it would always have to rely on Jirachi not flinching it. I really wish he went for Wish at the end, man, thinking I was like Choice Band or something. Because then I could, that bite would have been so satisfying. Like it looked like I'm using in-game Sylveon that just evolved from Eevee. You know, you don't have any good moves yet. It probably has Q-Charm as its ability.
But yeah, my late game win con, I was gonna try and do like Sharpedo and Alakazam Calm Minds, but that Trick Room got me at the end. I was like, oh, that's over now. Sylveon just wins and Slowbro.
Yeah, I
didn't really have switch-ins anymore.
Yeah, it made sense. I was worried about like potentially being Iron Head flinched enough, which I guess was technically possible because I didn't have Slack off.
Yeah.
And obviously I could get paralyzed.
Waterfall as well, so I could have gone for the flinches.
Yeah, I'm really grateful that I hit
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
All my Pokemon, like, I'm sorry, but am I really sorry though? Because I'm running all these hacksy things.
Yeah, I mean, you do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. I'm happy that SANDSLASH's debut game, it did so much. Like with just spikes and Veil plus Light Play. Bro, I didn't even realize like Veil was like I was like, how long has Veil been on? Because I took a hit. When I took that Drain Punch from Scrafty, I was like, what's going on? I was like, oh, my Roar Veil is still here.
I was like, 1 HP, no. I mean, Scrafty was going to die anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going to get close, though, to the Flare Blitz with Darmanitan.
Yeah. No, I like the Fizz Def Scrafty bring. It made a lot of sense, too, because, again, like, that plus Palisand are your extra checks, and it's still, even with them, it's still a threat, like, in sort of way.
Spikes, dude. Oof.
It's nasty. It's nasty. It's straight up nasty. I thought maybe, like, Rotom, your Rotom might come, and I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna dual screens me with Calm Mind Primarina? Because that was a legitimately like scary as well. But I was like, maybe he didn't have enough. Yeah, it is. I agree. Like especially with drill, if I'm sub drill, I always get a sub off type of thing.
Like everything, I can't really defog versus anything. Everything's such a threat, and it's just like I lose too much momentum. I don't know. So I was just gonna wing it and see what happens.
No, it makes
Or maybe
sense.
just run heavy duty boots on everything too.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. You need one more. So well, I was telling them that I think whoever wins this gets guaranteed playoffs at this point,
Yeah.
right? So
So now, hey, congratulations!
Well,
You got guaranteed playoffs.
thank you. But now it's your turn. One more. But I mean, I
Yeah,
think
I got Battle MV next week too. It's gonna be a good game too, hopefully.
That should be really
Because
fun.
MV has been his differential has been going up, so I
Yeah,
need to
I think you
get a
got
nice,
2
maybe
6-0s.
1-0
Yeah.
versus them or something.
Get a nice little dub. That way I can secure my first place.
And yeah, and I don't think you play him throughout the week.
At all. Like
yeah.
I don't play them, which sucks. I'm glad I get to play like new people though, because I've been playing. I mean, I've never played you. We've never done a video together, which I think I've mentioned on your stream, or at least when you were popped up on mine, that's something we should do. Because I don't know if you guys know, but like Vizually has been. I remember your comments from years, literally years ago.
You're the first person I watched for competitive. I even said it in the beginning of my video. I was like, we got the man, the legend, Mr. pokeaimMD. This is a person I learned competitive from back in like I think Gen 5.
That is
started out
freaking
Gen
2011,
4,
2012.
Like I was watching like Blame Truth, and he was doing like Let's Plays, and he even said like watch Pokegame too. I think he watched Pokegame, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Pokegame. And then yeah, watching Pokemon Online, watching the boys like CTC, CBB, Blunder, and then MV, Mr. Moet, the crew, the boys, Chimpact. Just watching those guys all the time back in Gen 5, and now through the currents year and testing my skills now.
Yeah, and you're killing it, dude. Like you're straight up killing it as well. I'm saying this is why you watch Vizually. That's it. That's also his titles on his Wi-Fi battles.
Learn from the best. Learn from the best Pokemon. That's all there is.
Much love, much love. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you like, it's interesting because like there's not a lot of people that do like strictly Wi-Fi content that's singles. It's because I mean if I had a 6v6 timer, I'd do it all the time. Type of thing, but
I wish, dude.
I mean, but it's still cool to see you adapting. Like you got #1 in singles, you got #1 in doubles, right? Both of them, right?
Yeah, I just love playing Pokemon. I love 3v3. I love playing ranked. I love laddering, and it's just fun, just building teams and trying out your skills.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
So you guys definitely should go and subscribe to him. How many subs are you right now?
I'm at 108K.
All right, guys. So if 250K of you guys go ahead and subscribe to him, he'll be at over 300,000 subscribers. Be awesome. But
yeah, make sure to sub to Pokegame if you haven't already. I mean, you made it all the way throughout this video. Of course you're subbed.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you make it to this video, you might as well. You might as well sub. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the battle. It was fun.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
That was a really test of skills. Hopefully we can play in playoffs because I have a feeling we might.
I really hope we don't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I hope you get knocked out by somebody else, and I don't have to play you again.
Yeah. I mean, I do got a tough next week, and then after that too, I got automatic. So.
Oh, we got some tough. Yes, a really tough game.
I got some tough opponents next, so we'll see. Maybe I won't make playoffs.
No, I think like even if you go 5-5, I'm pretty sure because of your differential, you're almost guaranteed anyway. Because all the ones that are like 1-4, 2-4, they're all making like Chimp and Uzi are still. Uzi has a really tough playoff run right now because he lost to Chimp, and Chimp has a really tough one too because he has to play like everybody who's winning as well in order to make it. But because just based on that and based on the other scores, I think even if you went 5-5, which I realistically I don't think that'll happen. Like you can still secure it. Like that's...
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go hard on MV. I'm gonna give him a nice game.
Well, guys, hope y'all enjoy it. Check him out. His link will be down below. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Of course. Later, guys.